Hello everyone, welcome back to WD Blacksmithing. Today I'm doing something a little different. I just got this chainsaw off of TikTok and I'm gonna just kind of show you guys what I got. Is like $102 shipped, including taxes and everything. So we'll see. They had a lot of good reviews on them from people on YouTube, from people on TikTok, and just on the internet in general. Saw this like that, I was kind of worried at first. So we're good then. Apparently you can cut it off or break it off for different lengths of chainsaws, so that's cool. I was a little bit worried at first, like when that was in there like that. So we're good so far. It feels very thin and cheap, but what are you gonna expect? As long as the chainsaw itself is pretty decent. Like this feels like a heavy duty bar right here. You have pretty small set of gloves. Not bad. All right, I'll take it. But yeah, that bar feels pretty heavy duty there. Owner's manual. I believe you have to put some things together. Toolkit. I guess I just realized that I just threw that off to the side because I was worried about the bar cover at first. Troubleshooting pamphlet. Toolkit here. Let's see. Nuts and a couple screws. A scrinch. A chain file. A little screwdriver. A couple of Allen wrenches. All right. Just put that back in there until we need them. Now we've got a little funnel with foam inside it. All right. Little packing reinforcement and stuff. And here's where we're getting somewhere finally. This chainsaw calls for a 25-to-1. I guess it does have a 25-to-1 measurement up here, so that's cool. I imagine this probably got to be about the size of the gas tank. Maybe even double or so. I don't remember how big the gas tank is in here. Chain. Not bad. We'll see how good a quality it is. Get foam everywhere in the meantime. Definitely going to save this box until the time comes that I know this thing is going to run for a little bit at least. Here is the saw itself. First thing I noticed whenever I got the package is that I feel that the whole thing is pretty light, which is a good thing as long as it is also relatively sturdy. But for $100, I'm not going to be beating it up like crazy. Try to take care of it and then maybe get a better saw eventually. But from what people say, these are supposed to be pretty nice. Like this is all plastic, which, you know, what are you going to expect? Yeah. It's got a sticker down here. Calls for 25-to-1. Make sure you can still see this all right. Yeah, it's a 58cc model, by the way. 20-inch bar is what it comes with. I don't know if I would really want to push it too far past that, but I have no way of knowing so far. So let's check it out. We'll just follow the manual, see what it says. Yeah, it looks like it should fit, hopefully. There's a little bit of aluminum flashing right here, which looks like it might block one of the screws from going in. Cover up the clutch and everything. Kind of get this done real quick. Carefully. Just a bit of aluminum flashing there that was sticking out. So we should be good now. Oh yeah. I really don't feel like it should have gone the other way. I feel like it could have gone on that way, but I don't think it's supposed to. So temporarily, I guess I'll put this nuts on. All right. Could also probably use some bar oil too. It's probably part of the problem. Okay. That's all tightened up. That should be pretty good. I'd say. I'll probably keep this with the chainsaw because this won't really work in there. And this is way too small for that. I don't even know if that's what they give it to you for. But we'll see. Now for now, we'll get some foam off of here and put it on there. I mean, this is not very high quality, but it works. You could probably get an old one from another saw or something. This is a relatively light saw though. Can't hate on that. Now, I guess I skipped a couple steps there, but anyway. So I just filled the fuel and the bar oil, and I'm just gonna follow what it says here. I've never used a cheap Chinese chainsaw before. So it cuts pretty good. Seems to have a good enough power and stuff. As you can see, I cut up a few of these logs. They're just a bit long. I got these for free. They're just wet pine wood. People were cutting down live pine trees. And I wasn't about to pay for logs just to split, just because I enjoy doing it. So I figured I'd get these and they'd be good enough. You can see I've been working on it a little bit, but they're pretty long. Like these are pretty, they're big logs to be cutting, splitting it like 2.5 feet long by hand. I have a bit of a smoking issue with the saw so far. I believe it's just that either the 25:1 ratio was not right, or I just need to adjust the carburetor, but I like it so far. I'll have to come back and let people know how it does in the future. But right now I'm about to split these logs up that I just cut up before I go to work.